Welcome to the UCSC 2018 to 2019 Koret Scholars Program slide presentation. My name is Don Bard, Coordinator of the Undergraduate Honors and Research Opportunities here at the University of California at Santa Cruz. The Koret Scholars Program is funded by the Koret Foundation and a generous gift from the UCSC's Chancellor's Office in support of the First Generation Initiative. Let's have a look at the slide presentation outline. This slide presentation will give you a brief introduction to the Koret Scholars Program, featuring characteristics and benefits of the program. It will then review the three parts of the Koret Scholars application with tips and strategies on how to create a strong application. Finally, we will guide you to where you can find common questions and answers for both student applicants and their mentors. Let's begin with the Koret Scholars Program. The Koret Scholars Program provides funding for a variety of undergraduate research projects and experiences. The program supports scholarships for undergraduate research projects with faculty and graduate student mentors. It also supports undergraduate and graduate student research internships with the Student Success Evaluation and Research Center, and an expansion of the UCSC's year-long College Scholars Research Development Program. Let's dive deeper into the Koret Scholars Program. This year, the Koret Scholars Program will provide 64 UCSC undergraduate students a $2,000 scholarship award towards completing a research or creative project. This is 14 more awards than were granted in the two previous years of the program. Awards will be given to UCSC undergraduates in good academic standing who submit a strong and complete application by the October 31, 2018 deadline. Awardees will be recognized as Koret Scholars. Koret Scholars will work with a faculty member or graduate student to help them complete a project in the winter and/or spring quarter of 2019. Projects can be in any discipline and can be student or mentor initiated. Benefits of being a Koret Scholar include getting academic credit for their project by enrolling in an independent study, either 2 or 5 units, receiving peer mentoring to support them while they work on their project, being able to attend professional development workshops on topics such as time management, project planning, career planning, and elements of a research poster. Attending social events to build a sense of connection with other Koret Scholars. And finally, presenting your project to the UCSC community at the Koret Research Slam event near the end of spring quarter 2019 during the campus's Student Achievement Week. Past scholars have completed projects in all fields and disciplines and have given the program rave reviews. We hope this presentation can help you become a future Koret Scholar. The Koret Scholars Application. We began accepting the 2018-2019 Koret Scholar applications on September 24, 2018. The upcoming deadline to submit applications is Wednesday, October 31, 2018. Applications submitted after this deadline will not be considered. Now, let's have a look at the various parts of the Koret Scholars application. There are 3 parts to the Koret Scholars application: information about you, the applicant, the mentor, and information about the project. Application information includes your name and contact information, your expected graduation term, this is the quarter when you are expected to graduate and can be found in your UCSC student portal, your major, your college, and your unofficial transcripts. Your unofficial transcript must be uploaded as a PDF file. If this is your first quarter at UCSC, please supply an unofficial transcript from the most recent academic institution you've attended. Mentor information includes the name, contact information, and department of your UCSC mentor. Your mentor is the person most directly involved in supporting you and your project. The mentor status refers to whether your UCSC mentor is a faculty, graduate student, postdoc, researcher, or lecturer. Of the 64 awards, 53 are for projects supported by a UCSC faculty or non-graduate student mentor. The remaining 11 awards are designated specifically for projects whose mentors are UCSC graduate students. You must request a letter of support from your mentor. Your mentor writes the letter and then provides it to you as a PDF file. You then upload that letter into the application. Be sure to ask that your mentor provide you with the letter well ahead of the October 31st deadline. The final part of the application is the project information, which includes the title of your project, a timeline, your description of the project, and your personal statement. The title of your project is up to you and your mentor. The timeline question on the application is simply whether you plan to complete your project in 1 or 2 quarters. In addition to the letter of support, the project description, and the personal statement are the most important components of your application. We provide more detail about each one of these in the slides to come. The question on the application is a multiple choice question that asks you to choose either 1 or 2 quarters in order to complete your project. Depending on the scope of your project, the amount of work you plan to do, whether some of the project may already be underway or completed, and other responsibilities you have outside of your project, you should choose the timeline that will most likely allow you to be successful in completing your project. Because the feasibility of your project within your timeline is one of the main selection criteria for the award, the review committee wants you to address this aspect of your project in more depth within the project description section of the application. We will review the project description next. The project description is where you describe what your project is, what you'll be doing, and why your project is important. Be specific in explaining the activities and methods that you plan to perform. If you are a member of a group, write about your role rather than the group's role. Let us know how your project will be successfully completed within your timeline. Focus on describing how your project will be designed over the timeline so that it will both be feasible and successful. Reviewers want the project description to be no more than 400 words. We recommend that you work with your mentor on developing this outside of the application. Then submit your project description once both you and your mentor feel that it is succinct, well written, and in a polished final form. If your final description is slightly more than the 400-word max, you will still be able to submit it. We discuss the personal statement next. Your personal statement is where you tell the reviewers who you are and explain the impact the Koret Scholarship Award would have for you. Be specific in explaining your unique story. Describe where you are in your education path, what your aspirations are, and how the project relates to your academic and professional goals. Let us know specifically what the award would mean to you and what personal benefits would result in being a Koret Scholar. Reviewers want the personal statement to be no more than 300 words. Like the project description, we recommend that you work on the personal statement with help from your mentor outside of the application. Submit your final statement once both of you feel it is succinct, well written, and polished. If your statement is slightly more than the 300-word max, you will still be able to submit it. We will discuss the letter of support next. The letter of support is your mentor's chance to describe the project, explain your role, and to assess your ability to be successful in the timeline you have specified. As with the project description and personal statement, we recommend that you work with your mentor to discuss your strengths and skills in regards to completing the project. Your mentor may wish to outline not only what you will be doing, but also how often you will be meeting during the project, and what support they will provide to facilitate your success. The more the letter of support can address the mentor's assessment of you, the better. Remember, ask the mentor to provide you with the letter of support as a PDF file well before the October 31st deadline in order for you to upload it on time. If, for whatever reason, your mentor does not wish to provide you with the letter directly, contact me, Don Bard, and alternate arrangements can be made. My contact information is provided on the last slide of this presentation. The following slide lists key dates and information. Applications are due on October 31st, 2018. Only completed applications will be eligible for submission. The review committee will evaluate each application based on the strength of the timeline, project description, personal statement, and letter of support. These elements should be worked on outside the form in consultation with your mentor before they are submitted. Our Koret peer mentor, Jocelyn Arriaga, is available to help by emailing firstgen@ucsc.edu. Decision letters will be mailed by email to the applicants by early December 2018. All students who accept the award are expected to participate in the Koret Research Slam on June 7, 2019. Awards are dispersed through the Financial Aid Office, and a portion of the $2,000 should be budgeted to cover research project expenses, including the research poster for the Research Slam. The next slide provided is an opportunity for you to find where questions can be answered. If you have any questions regarding the Koret Scholars Program or questions about the Koret Scholars Scholarship application, please contact us at ugrdhnrs@ucsc.edu or visit our FAQ pages for both students and mentors. The URLs for both of these FAQ pages are listed on the Q&A slide. Thank you for watching our 2018-2019 Koret Scholars Program slide presentation. Please feel free to contact me for more information or visit our Koret Scholars Program website at koretscholars.ucsc.edu. Good luck.